If you're 3 inches into the Archer Queen, and the Hog Rider is 3 inches into you, are you moving forwards or backwards? Something to think about. But for today, we have another episode, or the first episode of the My Opponent Knows There's Something Wrong with My Deck, but he just doesn't know how to prove it. And for this one, we have Classic Logbait with 3 Musketeers instead of Rocket. So I've actually messed around with this, and it is nasty. I'm not even gonna lie, this deck's kind of crazy. So let's just get into a game with it and see how much I can diddle my opponents. And yeah, so getting in here with another day of skill bait, another exciting game of skill bait in Clash Royale. And let's go for the skill barrel to see if I can bait out that spell. Nope, he goes to the shitty Fire Spirit. Holy, this guy's buns. We're gonna go for the Ice Spirit. Whoa, he's playing with a little girl. Wait, pause. Whoa, didn't think he'd get another goblin out of that drill so quickly. Let's go. So he's gonna play. He got a snowball in this deck. I'm very positive he's got a snowball in this deck. No, he doesn't. But he lets my princess get a decent amount of damage, which is pretty slick. So that's always nice. And we know what his spells are. It's a delivery. So I'm just gonna go for the Ice Spirit here. Whatever. I'm going to use it on offense now. And this guy is a moron. Okay. Vines to defend that actually is kind of crazy. Bad Night. I played it a little late. I got to lock in here. And I'm actually taking a lot of damage from the drill. What the fuck? Okay. I'm going to go for a Split Gang. And then a Princess. I'm not going to Princess actually because I know he's going to want a delivery. Whoa, no delivery? That's crazy. So let's go for the Princess back here. Spear Goblin kills that. And he's going to deliver that princess. There's almost no way he does not. I'd be highly surprised if he doesn't. Okay, I'm just going to go for the log on that. Bomber takes damage, and that's fine. So now we just got to wait for, well, his Tesla to expire. I go for this, and this will be a chill defense. He goes for a really stupid drill there, so I'm just going to go for my Goblin Gang here. And that's going to be a nice little defense, where I take a little bit of damage. I'm going to go for Princess opposite, but I didn't see this in time. So Princess gets some damage here. Going to need more than a Fire Spirit to take my, well, to defend the Princess. And now we're fully back into the game. Now, as the skilled Logbait player myself, I know exactly what this guy has and doesn't has. Doesn't has, yeah. English is checking out here. So I'm just going to go for the Fat Log on this. And that's going to be like not too much damage. And now, well, what we do is we go for this. We go for the Goblin Barrel. And let's see if he sees it coming. No, okay, no Goblin damage. But Knight on the left is going to cook here, man. And that Berserker is going to die to the Musketeer. Which means that I can go for another 3 Musketeers. Bomber is going to die. And Musketeer is going to get 1 shot on tower, which is fabulous. And now we're fully back into the game. So I'm just going to go for this here. See if he goes to the deep Goblin Barrel. And he's going to have to defend that Musketeer. But he doesn't. It's looking a little tight for this guy, man. And I'm going to go for the deep barrel here. He's probably not going to want a Fire Spirit, because he might want a Fire Spirit on those goblins. No, he misses the vines. Oh, and it's over, brochacho. It's over, protein shake. And I'm going to go for the 3 Musketeers on the drill, just because I can. And that is going to be GG's. Yeah, your vines are not catching anyone off guard, brotato. And I'm going to go for my little evil Goblin Barrel. Ice Spirit in front of this because he's probably not going to want a delivery. And that's going to be tower because Ice Spirit's going to lock on tower. And Musketeer just takes the game. All I need is... Oh, I didn't even realize the right tower was also going to go. So, yep, skill bait, skill bait, skill bait. Alright, going into the second game of playing with the skill bait Musketeer cycle. I'm just going to go, again, bait out the spell with the Goblin Barrel. There's no way I'm playing another drill player, bro. What are the odds? Beautiful little defense. I think I only took 1 Goblin little stab, which is, that's whatever. Unfortunately, he defended. I didn't even see what spell he used to counter my barrel, so I'm gonna have to, well, keep track of that next time he plays one. I don't think this is the exact same deck as last time, but we'll see. Alright, bro. Just get a job. How about that? Okay, Berserker is kind of crazy. Okay, well, let's see what he has for this. That's gonna get a shot. Okay, just lets it happen. I'm gonna go for this. Let's see if he defends the Ice Spirit. Probably gonna use a Fire Spirit to defend. Okay, no, he tanks the Ice Spirit shot. Okay. 310 damage. And I'm gonna go for a Goblin Barrel in this lane. And what's his spell? Is it a log? It's Vines. Okay, so he's defending the barrel with Vines. 3 Elixir, I'm totally fine with that. Just gonna go for this here. This log here. And this should make his Bomber not get too much value. Which is exactly what I want. Now he's got to defend that. He spends 1 Elixir on the Spear Goblins. And Princess, I'm going to protect with my Knight here, so this Berserker cannot diddle me any further. I'm going to go for the Goblin Barrel here, because, well, he doesn't want to invest in a Vines in both lanes, and the right lane is going crazy. That's going to be a lot of damage, putting me actually back into the lead. And now I'm just going to go for a low Princess here, because I don't want to fully defend the Berserker. That would be kind of a waste of Elixir, I'm not going to lie. And now we know he has Bomber and Cycle, but he also has no big spell in the game, so what can I do? I can go for my Skill Musketeers, and he doesn't have too much for this. Yeah, he's giving me the wow. I mean, you can't blame him. This is looking really surprising to see, and not a bad snowball to go for. I'm surprised he actually hasn't gone for a snowball so far this game. Bomber's locked on the Knight, which is kind of nice. Okay, he goes for the Vines there, but he's gonna have to defend the Musketeer, or else she locks on tower. Okay, she locks on tower. Beautiful. I'm just going to go for my little Ice Spirit here. And we're just going to go for this here. Goblin should get frozen. He's going to go for a Bomber. No, he goes for the Cannon. Evil Cannon. Interesting. He might go for a Bomber on this. He's got to go for a Berserker at some point. So, let's see what he goes for. Vines? What? That's not the play. This for Skeletons. Nice! Big prediction. Okay. So that's going to be GG's. Princess should take out the Bomber. Beautiful. Nice, 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 nice. Nice. We got the Berserker out of here. Knight on the drill. Okay, that's fine. She can die. And yeah, Knight's going to full counter this, which is beautiful. And I'm getting damage. And now we just go for 3 Musketeers again. And okay. I'm going to go for Ice Spirit here. Deep Barrel. He's not going to see. He's going to go for Vines right on top of his tower. And that, he gave up. Pretty slick, pretty slick, pretty slick, pretty slick. I'm actually having a lot of fun with this deck. Anyways, that's going to be what it for today. Thanks a lot for watching. Let me know if you guys got any other ideas of these kind of decks that you want me to try. But yeah, that's a lot for today. Thanks a lot for watching. See you guys in the next one.